Welcome to Shiksharthi, and today's our topic is last two digits. What is last two digits? Let's understand. Suppose if I have like 2, 4, 8, 3, these are my last two digits. So what is my agenda today is to find last two digits for any number in the form of a to the power of n. Say for example, if I say find the last two digits of 27 to the power of 23. I want to find last two digits for 27 to the power of 23. Then what is my method? So how do we find? We cannot expand 27 for 23 times. I mean 27 we cannot multiply for 23 times and then get the last two digits. It's not possible, which is not an easy practice to do. Maybe power 23 I can try, but I may not be able to say if my question is 27 to the power of 287, or if I have 27 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of a numbers. Can I find last two digits of this? Hopefully yes, because I can write 27 for 23 times and I can find it. Maybe possible, yes. But what about the other two cases? So to find last two digits of any number, I should be doing this method so that it can make the things easier for me. So we have 5 different points to remember while finding last two digits of a to the power of n. So I'll write the points on the board. You can make a note of them and do the practice accordingly. The first point here is while finding a to the power of n, last two digits of a to the power of n, last two digits of a to the power of n, we require last two digits of a and n. Example, I'll throw an example so that it can be understood easily. 127 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4 is given to me. And if I compare this with a to the power of n, and to find the last two digits of this number, I just need last two digits of a and last two digits of n. That means I'll just consider here 27 to the power of 34. Or in a simple way I want to say, finding last two digits of this will be same as finding 27 to the power of 34, or the last two digits of this case and this case both will be same. So that's your first point. So I don't require the entire value of a, entire value of n. I just need last two digits of a and last two digits of n. That's your first point. Point number 2. Two-digit multiplication, two digit into two-digit multiplication. For example, if I am multiplying AB with XY, what should be the method? The method here I recommend here is, if I am multiplying AB with XY, first multiply the column AB, BY here, then cross multiply AY plus BX, something like this, and then multiply AX. This is a Vedic mathematics method which is called column multiplication method. This will be very easy method to multiply any two-digit number with two-digit number. Normally we teach this in your speed maths classes. So if you see the earlier videos, you will find something related to this. I'll give you an example again. Suppose if I wish to multiply 23 into 27 for example, I'll multiply the last column here. 3 into 7, 21. So 1 and 2 carry. Cross multiply, this is 14, 2 sevens are 14, 3 into 2 is 6. So 14 plus 6 is 20, 20 plus 2, 22. I'll try 2 and 2 again carry. And finally I'll multiply this. This is 2 into 2, 4, 4 in plus 2 is 6. So answer is 621. Now why I'm recommending this method is also important. If you observe or if you see this once again, last two digits I got it in 2 steps. So my agenda for the class today is to find the last two digits, which is very easy by this method. If I have to multiply, then I'll always multiply this to get the last two digits every time. Okay? The point number 3, friends. Please understand, based on your agenda is to find the last two digits, you need to select your methods here in this case. Okay? Now occasionally you may also have to multiply or find the square of the numbers. So anything in the form of 100 plus or minus x whole square, 100 plus or minus whole square, this last two digits of this will be x square. For an instance, if I say 100 plus 6 whole square, or in other words, I am trying to find 106 square actually. I am not interested in the entire number. I am interested in only the last two digits, what it will be. For that, what I do, my friend, if you compare these two, in place of x we have 6. So the last two digits will be 6 square, or you can say directly x square or 6 square. So what is 6 square, friends? 36. So I'll write here the last two digits will be 36. Or if I am finding 98 square, for example, then this can be written as 100 minus 2 whole square. So the last two digits will be 04, nothing but 2 square. And same thing, I also have 50 plus or minus x whole square, which also ends with x square actually. For example, 45 square, which can be written as 50 minus 5 whole square, and the last two digits will be 5 square, that is 25. Or if I have something like say 58 square, then it is 50 plus 8 whole square, which can be last two digits as 8 square, 64. So this will be easy for me to get the last two digits if the number is close to 100 or if the number is close to 50. So these are the 3 points which I need to remember. 1, I'll require only last two digits of A, last two digits of N. Column multiplication will be required here. Third one is 100, close number 100, close number 100 and 50 or 50. The last two digits, how to find out when I am doing a square of that number, For example, if you see 106 square, 98 square, 45 square, 58 square, all these examples are close to 100 or close to 50. If I am doing a square, what will be the last two digits? Okay, that's your third point. We have one more important point here. The cyclicity of the last two digits will change after every 20 powers. So here the fourth point is cyclicity of last two digits. Last two digits changes or repeats. You can use a word repeat here, or repeats after every 20 powers. What I mean by here, for example, if I take a to the power of n, and a to the power of 1 will be same as a to the power of 21, a to the power of 2 will be same as a to the power of 22, a to the power of 3 will be same as a to the power of 23, and here further I can also say this is a to the power of 41, a to the power of 42, a to the power of 43 also will have the same last two digits. So our agenda is last two digits, all these will have last two digits in the same manner. So a cyclic order of 20 powers, after every 20 powers, the last two digits will repeat in a cyclic order. So that is important here, okay. So now using these 4 points, how to find the last two digits of a given number. So I'll start with the same example which we started with, say 27 to the power of 23 as a to the power of n, and now we need to find out the last two digits for 27 to the power of 23. We can imagine 27 to the power of 23 is going to be a huge number, but we need to find out the last two digits without expanding, without actually finding the value of 27 to the power of 23. That is our main agenda. As I discussed, the last two digits will repeat after every 20 powers. So let's take the same example which we started with. I'll find a to the power of n as 27 to the power of 23. Let me find the last two digits of 27 to the power of 23. As we just discussed the fourth point, which says after every 20 powers, the last two digits will repeat. So instead of finding 27 to the power of 23, which we can imagine or visualize, it's going to be a huge number. Getting the value of 27 multiplied for 23 times, the product is going to be a huge number. And then finding the last two digits is a big challenge. So reducing using the last point, it says after every 20 powers, the last two digits will repeat. So instead of finding 27 to the power of 23, I can simply find 27 to the power of 3. I'm sorry. It's 27 to the power of 3 I can find. So both these will have the same last digits. Okay. Now let us do this. 27 into 27 into 27 is what I need to do. 27 square is 729 into 27. And now to find the overall last two digits, I just need to multiply these two to get the answer. So it is 29 into 27. And the second point, column multiplication, if you see 29, 27, if you multiply, this will be 63. 9 sevens are 63. 6 would be carry. 14 and 18, if you see, 14 and 18 is 32. 32 plus 6 carry 38. I am interested in last two digits, and it may have one more digit here, but my interest is only to get the last two digits. So my final answer here will be 83. So last two digits of the value 27 to the power of 23 is 83. So it can be made very simple if you remember those 4 points. I have one more point, fifth point, that will be a situation based point. I'll discuss that along with a proper appropriate example. Okay, so let us now continue with one more example here. So let me start with another example, or let me share some other examples here. And my next question is, find last digit, find last two digits for let us take any number, 59 to the power of some 86. Consider 86 we have here. Okay, 59 to the power of 86. So you remember all the last points which I discussed, 4 points, applying them. A to the power of n here given to us. A to the power of n is 59 to the power of 86. Now after every cycle of 20 powers, they'll repeat. So how many 20 powers can be applied? 1 to 20, 20 to 40, or 21 to 40, 41 to 60, and I am left with 61 to 80 also can be removed. Finally, I will be left with 59 to the power of 6. So cycle of 20, 20, 20, 20 for 4 times when I remove, up to 80 it will be gone. We will be left with only power 6. So now this one can be taken as 59 into 59 into 59 into 59 into 59 into 59 for 6 times. You can see I have written it for 6 times. I need not have to find product of all 6, get me 1. This I can get it by 50 plus or minus x whole square, whose last two digits are x square. I will use this point here. So I have 59 square can be taken as 50 plus 9 whole square, and the last two digits will be 9 square, which is 81. So here I will write this last two digits as 81, this last two digits as 81, and this last two digits as 81. Now again, this 81 square, if you try to do it, 81 square can be written as 100 minus 19 whole square. If you remember 19 square, we know 19 square is 361. So the last two digits will be 61. Please understand, in place of x we have 19. 19 square is 361. So last two digits only I am interested. So 61 is going to be the last two digits. So here 61 for 81 into 81 into 81. And finally 61 into 81 if I do. 1 into 1 is 1. This is 6 plus 8, 14, 1 carry. Maybe some other digits I'll get, but the last two digits is going to be definitely 41. So here the last two digits for the given number 59 to the power of 86 is going to be 41. So you understood, right? It's very easy to find the last two digits. Now what is the other way of asking the similar question? The similar question can be asked like this. Find the remainder. Same question, the other way of asking the question is find the remainder when say 93 to the power of 87 divided by 100. 93 to the power of 87 divided by 100. So if you please observe, it's a huge number. Why did he ask to divide by 100 and get, and how it is similar? If I tell you one, suppose if I have a number like 2387, when I divide by 100, what will be the remainder? Can I say the last two digits will be the remainder or not? If I divide any number with 100, last two digits will be the remainder. So instead of directly asking for last two digits, he may say find the remainder when it is divided by 100. So the question is similar here, and what I should do, a to the power of n is equals to, now it is 93 to the power of 87. After the cyclic order of 20, 20, 20 is removed, it is as good as 93 to the power of how much, friends? 7. So I'll write here 93 into 93 into 93 into 93 into 93 into 93 into 93 for 7 times. 2, 4, 6 and 7 times, because I need to multiply. Now 93 square, if you see 93 square can be written as 100 minus 07 square, which will end with 0 or 49. I'm sorry, 7 square, which is 49. It should be ending with 49. So every pair of 93 will end with 49. So this will be 49 into 49 into 49 into 93 is what you get. 49 square, again 49 square can be taken as 50 minus 1 whole square, which will end with 01. So this will be 01, this will be, we have to find out 01 into 93 into 49 is what I get ultimately. So I just need to multiply. 01 into anything is the same value. So 93 into 49 I need to multiply. 93 into 49, 3 into 7 is 27. Last digit is going to be 7. 81 plus 12, 93. 93 plus 2, 95. I'll write 5 here with 9 carry, and I may get some more digits here. But my last two digits is how much? 57. So here it is going to end with 57. So last two digits of this given question is 57. I'll take one more point which will disclose my last point which I was saying, 4 points plus fifth point. Fifth point is occasional based. So let me use that occasional based here. Okay, and my question is find last two digits. Find last two digits of 81 to the power of, or for example, if I say of 78 to the power of 81. 78 to the power of 81. Listen to the point very clearly, because this is a little bit logical understanding here. 78 to the power of 81 means I know a to the power of n is given as 78 to the power of 81, and after the cycle of 20, 20, 20, I'll be getting 78 here. Okay, power 1. So final answer is 78. Am I right or wrong? The final answer is going to be 78. But I'll ask you a simple question. 78 into 78, if I multiply just for 2 times, imagine if I am multiplying for 2 times, this is an even number, this is also an even number, product of 2 even numbers have to be a multiple of 4. Am I right? Have to be a multiple of 4. Imagine 16 into 16, 256. I'll take some examples to make you understand. 16 into 16 is 256. Product of 2 even numbers is always multiple of 4. If I take 18 into 18, it is 324. Last 2 digits are multiple of 4. And any number, once it is a multiple of 4, the end result also will be a multiple of 4. But if you observe this number 78, which I got it, I am multiplying 78 for 81 times. If I even multiply for 2 times, it should be a multiple of 4. If I am multiplying for 81 times, definitely it should be a multiple of 4. Are you getting my point here? If I multiply for 2 times, I start getting multiple of 4. Any 2 even numbers is a product of multiple of 4. This number is not coming as multiple of 4. So in such case, if I am not getting a multiple of 4, then you should add 50. That is a shortcut for this concept here. Okay. So if last 2 digits for a to the power of n, when a is even number, is not a multiple of 4, then add 50. to the end result. To the end result is what I need to do. So my final answer to this will be 78 plus 50 is my end result, which is going to be 128, and 28 is a multiple of 4. So what is the last two digits of this one is 28. Okay, so keep practicing these questions, friends. Last two digits is always an important question for any examination for you. Okay, take care. Thank you all.